Do like 8 of them. Switch.
The second exercise is touching opposite arm to opposite leg. So it's similar to doing the Russian walk or the toy soldier, but stationary. And you're trying to get that leg up there as far as you can without leaning backwards, so keeping a neutral spine.
Yes.
4 did you say or 8?
Do 4 and 4.
Next
that's
exercise
fine.
on your hands and knees are hip circles, forward and backward. Keep a neutral spine position with your back nice and flat. Bring your knee towards your chest and make a big circle. Move forward, then move backward on each leg. Do approximately 4 in each direction on both sides.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's
This
tight.
next exercise is also
I got some
working on
people
getting
that
the
can't
ball
even
to
lift
roll
that
in the
off the
socket
floor.
of your hip.
Good.
You're
Try
on
to
all
keep your back
fours,
arched so it's all coming from
and
your
you
hip.
really
Yep,
need to work
keep
on
that
letting
position.
your lower back
And then
have a
see
big
how much
arch,
less
and
it
it's
is,
one of
'cause
the
now
few
it's all
times
hip.
I'm going to tell you to do that. That
Much
way the
better.
motion that you're getting is coming purely from your hip and rolling the ball in the socket and not from your lower back. So Linda's foot, this is very difficult for her because her hips are tight. Her foot's on the floor.
Good.
She's trying to
Switch
roll her
legs.
toe up to the ceiling while she keeps her lower back arched. So you do 8 to 10 of these on each side. It's very, very hard for someone who has tight hips. I've had people that can't even really get their toe off the floor. But you want to isolate the movement, and you want to really be visualizing just the ball of your hip socket rolling in that joint. Anything you do to cheat will just get motion from your lower back and not from the hip. This next exercise is called the iron cross. So you want to lay your shoulders flat on the floor, sometimes actually turning your palms down, which is different than the way Linda has them. Helps you keep your shoulders down. You can bring your leg straight up in the air, tilt your foot a little bit, and reach your leg towards your opposite hand. So you will feel one side of your hip come up off the floor on the leg that you are stretching. Try to keep your knee as straight as you can so the stretch is in the hip. If you have tight hamstrings, it's going to be tough to keep your leg straight, so you will end up a little bend in your knee. But you're really trying to bring that up and reach it to your opposite hand without lifting your shoulders off the floor. Everybody can get all the way over on this stretch if we allow them to lift their shoulders off the floor. So it's real important that you keep shoulder blades down and shoulders flat.
Good. Yep. And then come up. And
This
switch.
last exercise in this warm-up is a V-sit and reach with the elbow. Linda's seated position, because her hips are tight, is got her pelvis tilted back a little bit and tucked underneath her too far. I'd like to see you be tall to the ceiling and in a neutral spine. She just isn't capable of doing that right now because of the tightness in her hips. And once you're in that position, you sit in a V and you're reaching your elbow across your body and down towards the mat, and you're alternating sides. And you'll see if your hamstrings are tight, your
Good.
knees will bend a little bit.